It wasn't pretty, but ugly wins count the same in the record book.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Yeah, next week's gonna suck for him, but other than that, yeah.
What is happening? Welcome into the Gravity Design Lab studio. Let's get into the show. Well, the Razorbacks went on the road to the plains of Alabama. They took down the War Eagle Tigers, whatever they want to be called, whatever they think will help them win. Doesn't matter. Still lost by 10. 24-10, Arkansas. The defense really handled this game. TJ Metcalf, he looked like a stud out there. He was taking care of business. He's been grinding. He's been working hard. It's great to see it. So he had 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, a forced fumble, and a tip ball that ultimately got intercepted. So, I mean, that kid was balling on Saturday. He got the SEC Player of the Week. His forced fumble, he ran down Hunter and knocked it out at the goal line to save a touchdown and force a turnover that ultimately got recovered. Touchback, Arkansas ball. Awesome. I mean, that's incredible. He was out there all over the place. Not only was he out there, Slaughter was out there running around, having a great game. Sorey had a great game. They all had a great game. I can't name everybody because the defense really showed out in this one. Now, you might ask, is that because Auburn's offense is terrible? Or are we that good? I think the Razorbacks, it's somewhere in the middle. I think the Razorbacks have a great defense. I think this coaching staff has shown over the past 2 years, outside of the end of last year, whenever the ropes kind of got let go and it was just the whole team was in shambles. So don't even look at last year. Look at this year and beginning of last year and this year. Skip over that part. That didn't happen. No, but the whole defense looked great, and they've been rolling really all year. They've had their moments. I mean, it happens. Nobody's perfect. It happens. But this game, they took care of business. They look good. They did it. Auburn's offense is not good. Hunter is good. The running back, he's kind of going out on a sour note, I guess, with this team. But I think we're in a much better place than they are right now, which is great to see. You love to see it. Now, season's still young. We'll see. But we're 1-0 in the SEC. By we, I mean the Hogs are 1-0 in the SEC. You had the offense kind of sputtered a little bit again, in the passing game. They looked solid. By the end of the game, they were okay. You still want to see some more pieces get involved, like Luke Haas. You want to see him get the ball some more. You want to see some of the other receivers outside of Andrew Armstrong and Isaiah Sectania getting some catches, pulling in those balls. But it is what it is. You got to get it. You got to get them going. But the running game, it looked fantastic. I mean, your leading rusher was your quarterback in Green. He really took over the game for the most part on the ground with his legs. He led the team with rushing, but right behind him you had Jaquinda, just give me the rock, Jackson. He had 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's crazy that he's good enough that's a down game. I was hoping he would have 100 yards every game, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. You got to have an off night every now and then. And if your off night is 75 yards and 2 touchdowns, look out. So that's kind of the game in a nutshell. I mean, they had their Auburn had their 2 quarterbacks play. They got their redshirt freshman that he was excited about dominating Arkansas. He got pulled at halftime. I mean, that's you throw 3 picks, have 72 yards, not much else. That's what's going to happen. And that's they respect where it's due. Thorne came in after he got sat. He didn't win the game, but he threw 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But in his post game, he said, one of the things I'm going to talk to him about is maybe stay off your phone, maybe stay off of stuff like that. He was like, I don't know that made any difference, but it definitely could. So respect to him for kind of taking him under his wing and trying to help him along. Back to Arkansas. Because who cares about Auburn? I mean, who cares? We beat them. Move on from them. Our team, our running back room, not only did you have Green, who rushed for 80 yards. You had JJ that rushed for 76. And then you had the freshman that looks like a seasoned SEC running back. Strong. A lot of power in the freshman. Braylon Russell, he rushed for, let me look at my notes here. He had 9 carries for 22 yards. You know, you may say, oh, that's not much. That's just 22 yards. 9 carries. I mean, that was whatever. He looked good. He looked good doing it. And that's kind of the launching point. He's just going to keep going more and more. The more he gets trust, the more he gets touches. I mean, the more he can do. And so it's just as a freshman getting that chance and getting that movement is pretty awesome. You had Rodney Hill. He was in the game for a little while. He got some more touches. But it's looking like Braylon Russell may be climbing up to that running back 2 position. Potentially, if he can keep that going, that'll look good. Which is great because apparently Rashad Dominion, R-Dub, is suspended indefinitely. Sam said in his presser today on Monday. So for violating team rules. You hate to see that. You know, he was kind of set to do good things this year. I don't want to speculate on what happened because I have no idea. But you have those three backs that I think that's a solid room. I mean, that's still a solid room even with R-Dub not being able to go this year. I mean, you've seen he hasn't really played much this year. He's been nursing an injury, maybe not. I don't know. It's a lot. But up next, we're going to need everybody that can go. Because we got the Texas A&M Aggies in Jerry World. I can only remember one time that we've gotten them down there in recent history. It's a game that, as fans, I think we all want to get that monkey back off our back again. You know, last year that was kind of where it all just went down. Hopefully it doesn't happen. This is a winnable game. I think we can win it. I'm not ready to give away the farm yet on what my prediction is going to be because we got to dig deeper into it. I mean, they had a highly contested battle against the mighty Bowling Green, whatever their mascots are. I don't even know. I can't even guess. I don't even know. But they had a tough match against them. They're playing another quarterback again, I believe. So here we go again. Let's see what we can do. We got to rattle them, but me and Austin will dive into that. Look for that video to drop on Thursday. And I really appreciate y'all being here and watching. It means a lot. You know, if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment, like, subscribe. You know, we got a lot of views. We need to get that subscriber list up. And if you want to be involved, let me know. Drop a comment what you think, what your takeaways were from Auburn, what you're kind of looking forward to, what you think they need to improve on going into A&M. It's a big game. I mean, we're 3-1. We got Tennessee around the corner. That game got announced. It's on ABC or ESPN, 6 or 6:30. I guess a lot of that will depend on how this game goes because, there's all the rumblings are if we take care of business, they take care of business. This could be a college game day opportunity. And we all remember what happened last time college game day came to Arkansas when we played Tennessee. Derek McFadden ran all over them. We have a flashback. Does JJ run all over him? Braylon Russell, Taylor Green. I mean, those guys have a lot of potential there. Hopefully, but that's let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's down the line. We gotta take care of A&M first. We'll see. We'll get there. But anyway, like I said, I really appreciate you guys being here. If you don't mind doing all the things, subscribe, all that, But until next time, look for Thursday. Stay blessed. Stay passionate. Keep your love of the game alive. And tell somebody you love them, because you never know in this world. It's crazy out there.